8 out of 10 human beings in England identification firmly as British, but honour varies by year. YouGov reviewed 20,081 human beings and found 72% of above 65s are proud to be British, compared in 45% of 18 to 24s. Part of such reviewed believe England was superior in the history. In 1 in 6 religious its top days lie front. You requirement a contemporary web browser to type the online substance in the web page. The results of the examination allocated how, on part of the 20,081 human beings reviewed, 49% trust England's top year are above time 1 in 6, 17% mind they were yet to go. The examination does not show at that spot England seemingly gone its top, but the results propose. John Denham, CEO of the Centre for British Sameness and Policy at the College of Hard Drive, told pessimism was not distinctive to one team or region of England. The ex-Labour Office Secretary told he believed giver human beings a more say above how they are regulated would bring the pessimism. Older human beings do tend to believe things were superior in the history, but which's remarkable is how down there isn't a demographics wherever the optimists prevail the pessimists, told Mr. Denham. The pessimism is not as versatile in Wales and Scotland, wherever more than human beings believe the next will be superior rather than the history, and wherever degeneration has requested human beings which kind of nationality they requested to be in the 21st age. England external London has never had how. Human beings include a feeling how not one is speaking on the human beings external the equity. In the EU plebiscite, the Keep Campaigning's motto, get behind monitoring, cut via for how cause. Almost 3 room of above 65s are proud to be British compared in less rather than part of such elderly 18 to 24. Mr. Denham told, youthful human beings will tend to be less than patriot rather than older human beings where they are, if house England, Scotland or Wales. They will include a more than cosmopolite type of the planet. And in the junior general down there are more than human beings of dark and minority group ethnical groups who are more than potential to identification as UK rather than as British. It doesn't indicate how Englishness and British honour is vanishing, but we are looking at a next wherever both of Britishness and Englishness will indicate a lot to a lot of human beings. Creature unborn in England makes who British onto 8 out of 10 human beings reviewed. Residing in England for less than rather than 5 years qualifies who as British in the minds of fair 14% of such who answered. For fair above a tertiary of human beings, 38%, examining oneself British is quite and trumps though residing in England for 10 or more than year or though creature capable to say British. A feeling of humour, heritage, etiquette and equitable act are characteristics largest human beings reviewed connect in creature British. Though more than rather than part of respondents believe firmly how liberality and simple speaking were portion of the British sameness, less than rather than part believe the British are a permissive, external-looking human beings. And less than rather than 4 persons in 10 believe Englishness to be certain by yob civilization. Just 1 in 4 persons believe the British to be a noisy human beings. As called yob civilization is not such a dominating picture of Englishness as several human beings believe, told Mr. Denham. If you see length of British soccer fans crushing up a city box, thou departure to believe on yob civilization at the period, but largest human beings connect Englishness in lot more than favourable values largest of the period. This rigid top lip comes of stories of valour, but he's as well on a culture honour for qualities how human beings strive to of receive on in things and not manufacturing a bustle. Which would you love to aware on British sameness? Email us yours questions and we could be in concern. The View survey was carried out by YouGov, who surveyed 20,081 human beings. The survey has a profit of mistake of advantage or -1%.